Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 10th of April. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. This week we have Macquarie Group, Perseus Mining, Lynas Rare Earths, AMA Group and Dalrymple Bay. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you've signed up to the free newsletter, but our best recommendations come out on Tuesday in the Dynamic Investor Report. So make sure you're getting that report. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. Our main business is in portfolio management. So if you'd like to have a managed account with me, then please let me know. And the advice here is general only. So we've got Macquarie here. This is a daily chart. Obviously, like most stocks recently, it's fallen sharply. But look, I really like these levels. This is one that for our management clients, we're buying back in on Tuesday amongst other stocks. We could see here on Monday, massive reversal on strong volumes. So, powerful move all day. And even if we move back to the weekly chart, we could see that it reversed at, the buying stepped in at what looks like a pretty major support level. So for me, that looks like it's going to bounce and do well from here. Perseus, so we could see still trending higher like most gold stocks. If we have a look at the daily chart, we had this sort of reversal here sort of a few days ago, so sort of gapped down but rallied pretty much all day right on top of that October high, so good sign of support, good volume. Look, this one should also continue heading higher from here. Lynas, so this is a daily chart. We could see this is the past few days, so done the complete opposite of the market. It's been going up when the market's been going down. So that's obviously a really good sign of strength. If we look at the weekly chart, and this is one that I've had in the Dynamic Investor Report before. So you got this sort of downtrend, broke the downtrend, it's come back to retest it, and it's on the way back up. So that looks like there's a good move underway, obviously good volume so far this week on the weekly chart. So I think it'll just continue to head up and retest that previous peak. AMA, if we look at the daily, look, there's not a lot of liquidity, so that's why it's just all over the place. So it makes these sort of huge swings. So it wouldn't be an easy stock to trade. But if we move to the weekly chart, we could see that since that low in 2023, it's made some higher lows, which is good, but are we getting any higher highs yet? So I think that ideally you need to see it sort of push through this 8-cent level, just clear this resistance zone, and then it will, if it can do that, then it starts to look better. Okay, finally, Dalrymple Bay. Looks like the long-term trend is still there, still going up, so that's good. If we have a look at the daily chart, we could see, recently there's been a bit of price rejection up at these sorts of levels, but we've still got these, pretty much looks like we've still got higher lows. That's the main thing. So look, I think it'll just continue to head higher from here. I'd probably have a stop, around this sort of 350 level, just under that prior higher low. Okay, well that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through and we'll try to cover it next Thursday.